Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher Wild Hunt with Tears of Gaia. First off, a small side note, because today or yesterday a new AMD driver was released, finally the beta driver for The Witcher 3, and I think you can see a real difference here in the visuals. Everything has become smoother and finally I have crossfire support, so this will run a lot better. Let me show you my settings real quick. I know this is a break of immersion, but I want to show off here. I have everything maxed out, and post-processing as well maxed out, and still running on really smooth 60 FPS. So we got that going for us. Even Hairworks is working. And then there's another side note. After unveiling all of the map last time... Oh, the cat entered the tavern. I sold a lot of stuff. Everything that was of value, and dismantled almost everything else. So that I was able to forge this glare, which is a pretty powerful silver sword, 237 damage, but you need level 12 to equip it, so that's too bad. But then I also bought the Temerian trousers, equipped them right away, built new bombs, I think. Yeah, I did a lot of stuff off screen, because that's not really interesting, isn't it? And now that we've done everything here, I even bought all of the Gwent cards there were to buy. Let's move on with the story, shall we? Hello, Vesemir. I'm ready to leave.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
That cheese doesn't look really great. Then it's time to go, yeah.
Time we were on our way.
I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
I'm trying to.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt!
Oh shit.
Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You alright?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true?
Of course it is.
What the Emperor promise you freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Oh, I can't see jack shit here. Okay. We beat them all in mere seconds.
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
Come on, I had to chop this guy's head off.
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
We tried to. But oh well. More guys to fight.
After all, we didn't start it.
Can it be?
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort.
Good save there,
Don't get me
Rezimir.
wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
What's the rush?
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can't we take a moment to...
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
Wonder what he offered you, yeah.
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
I wonder why. I'm pretty sure we're gonna find out. Now he's left alone with this mess. Townfolk will soon gather up with torches and spikes and stuff.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then...
Then this. Ooh, that's not a dream! Holy shit. How are we supposed to get rid of them? I know. Yennefer! Well, she had to sacrifice those guys.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
That's where we're at. Okay. Oh yeah. That's more like it. Getting bathed by 3 chicks. Oh, come on. We weren't done.
It must suffice.
Okay. I was hoping he'd say,
Who cares if I'm clean?
rub him some more.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair.
The gentleman is still very wet.
Catwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to ½ inch.
Something wrong with my beard? Yeah, I like it.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
I consider your face hard to the eyes.
How goes it? Preparations for the audience proceeding as planned?
Yes, General. The gentleman will be more or less presentable.
Who's this guy? He a barber too?
No. Morvran Voris, commander of the Albert Division. Yennefer's escort. They were my men. All of them. Indeed, were. For none have returned to Vizima, have they? I truly wonder what happened on the road yesterday. Perhaps you could enlighten me. You have time. And a razor to your throat.
Your man died in battle? Well, he wouldn't believe that the Wild Hunt killed him. Go ahead and choose this one.
Your men died in battle, as soldiers tend to.
I see their fate does not trouble you overly.
True, but I'm guessing the fate of those whose country they invaded didn't overly trouble them.
Nordlings. We can bathe you, shave you, and clothe you, but teaching you manners, that will be a challenge.
Nice meeting you too.
Done.
What happened to his face?
Shall I shave him once more, against the grain?
No. He himself is very much against the grain. That's enough. Farewell, Witcher. Or rather, see you soon.
Good. Now the gentleman may dress.
Wow, how nice of you that I may dress. Well, I did a good job there. You know, you could always just rub off the cream after you finish, but...
Sadly, I did not receive exact measurements. If the garments chafe, our tailor will adjust them.
Where are my clothes?
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress. They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Well, I guess the gentleman will first have a look around. Loot everything here. Also, the gentleman will flicker. I don't know why. Well, sorry for that. This must be a crossfire profile. collected some books. Wanna read them? Maybe they're interesting. Like The Opposition in Nilfgaard. While Nilfgaard's emperor wields absolute power, harshly crushing the slightest sign of disobedience, opposing forces continue to exist within the empire. By this I do not mean the disgruntled leaders of conquered provinces, but the magnates within the city of 1,000 towers who are unhappy with the current leadership. This conflict between the emperor and the noble houses of Nilfgaard, the capital, dates back many years. All the princes of the blood and magnates expected their ruler to wed one of their daughters and sire an heir with one of their own. The emperor, however, had other plans. This proved a slap in the face for all the great families, from which he refused to take a bride. The Nilfgaardian opposition patiently waits for the emperor to slip up, for some event to occur which will weaken his authority, be it an economic crisis or a defeat in battle. A secret conspiracy lies ready to seize such a moment to incite the disaffected, assassinate the emperor, and carry out a coup d'etat, culminating with one of their own number ascending to the throne. For obvious reason, only a limited few know of this conspiracy, but any shrewd observer of the Nilfgaardian politics can read the signs of its workings. So long as men are men and the world is as it is, certain dynamics will forever remain the same, and the discontented will always form subversive societies with their secret signs and hidden agendas. I guess that's true, not only for Nilfgaard. The wonders of Zerrikania. During my many travels, I have seen countless extraordinary places. The primeval wilds of Brokilon, with trees so high their tips disappear in the clouds, dwarven chambers carved into the guts of the Mahakam Mountains, with walls plated in pure gold, the ice palace of Pont Vanis, adorned with stained frost windows, yet none of those made such an impression on me as did the rightly famed Zerrikania. Yet while I was traversing the Fury Mountains, I feared disappointment awaited me on the other side. I had heard many a fantastic tale about Zerrikania, about its trackless sands burned white by the sun, its golden-scaled dragons weaving their nests amidst the dunes, its hunchbacked horses able to survive weeks without even a swallow of water. Yet none seemed to me all that plausible. I was sure all these sensations were but the figments of some bard's overactive imagination. I know this will be as hard for you to believe, dear reader, as it once was for me, but all of the unbelievable tales are true. Not only that, during my many months of travel I came across wonders far surpassing those any prior travelogues mentioned. I saw temples dedicated to the worship of dragons. I heard their voice, almost human, but reverberating with 1,000 echoes. I met warrior maids clad in leopard skins, tattooed from head to foot, and giving no ground to witchers in mastery of the blade. I saw mages who channeled power from fire. I saw seemingly harmless flies whose solitary bite would make a man fall into a deep slumber, never to awake save to die. In short, Zerrikania is a land where the fantastic is normal and the impossible occurs daily. Now I want to travel there. I really want to travel there. Good thing I still have my potions. Oh, there's more. There's more. More is to loot. A sword for witches. I'm gonna read that in a minute. Maybe there's more over here. I still have a buff on the Quen sign, even though I must have traveled like days. Gnomish Prankings. So these are the two books that were lacking. I'm gonna read them as well. A sword for witches. Who are the hunters, you ask? Folk like you and yours, I reply, the decent kind, haters of lies, doers of good, the kind who live according to the gods' laws and nature's laws too, those disgusted by the machinations of witches, magicers and non-humans. All that separates us from common folk is that we've the courage to take up arms, to defend our lands from evil, to slice out the gangrene that eats us from within. We haven't a leader, we haven't forts or land. Though God-fearing Radovid supports us with his gold at times, we've not sworn him nor any other ruler any oath. We serve only the eternal fire, and we listen only to our own conscience. Who can join us? Any who is right of soul and sound of body. You can find us in every larger city in the north. We will give you board, lodging, and a weapon. We will explain how to spot the telltale signs of evil. birthmarks in strange and arcane shapes, smooth skins on a matron aged more than 30 springs, and black cats kept in the yard, to name but a few. We will show you how to defend yourself from witchcraft, how to tame and snuff out magic elements with Demeritium. We will instruct you how to squeeze the sinner's darkest secrets out of them with a hot iron, and how to grant them cleansing death with the help of sacred fire. Not cool, brah. Gnomish Brankins. Scrub the greasings from a dog's ear, soak into cotton twine, place in a new lamp of greenish hue, and set said lamp betwixt an eager crowd. Forsooth shall they swear that the dog's head they behold, and this shall be no sorcery, but good tidings. For the Prince of Alander's nuptials, a paltry gnome armed with a miniature cutlass behid himself in a pie. When guests partook of the princely banquet, anon jumped out the besabered gnome, giving a terrible fright to all at first, then causing much merriment once the jest was figured. A cynocephalus, or a doghead, in our tongue, a beast that in the wastes of Zanzibar dwells, has the corpus of a man but the head of a dog. The Prince of Alander did receive such a specimen from those far-off lands. The cynocephalus lets stream its urine with the tolling of every hour, both day and night, and this is why the Zangibarians engrave its likeness on timepieces and compasses. Strange. Okay. You can clearly see here that I sold all the books and letters and whatevers that I read, and that's what's gonna happen to those books as well. You know, you don't really get a lot of money for them, but anything is good enough for me. Now, as for the dresses, I'm just gonna take all of them and then sell them as well. And now mix and match whatever I want. I'm gonna take this and then some elegant Nilfgaardian shoes. Okay. Because I don't really care. It looks alright.
Black suits the gentleman. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
The gentleman would be satisfied with his Temerian armor, but I suppose, yeah.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me.
Yeah, of course.
But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need.
He actually considers
the
it.
The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
I'm not a boar, I know how to bow. But I won't.
I'm not some boar. I know how to bow.
Please, demonstrate. That, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner, not to the Emperor of Nilfgaard. Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Lacking fluidity and grace, but we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me.
Hey! Don't shove me away.
The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and you
cannot do that now.
Your arch magnificency.
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
Okay.
Imgrimi et art ketzer. Dijfen aden in karn eb marvoet. Emir var emreis.
Bow.
Don't bow.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep the orde.
Weljen namen, wat kan favor?
Vatkan means Witcher. I got that much.
So many months at Foltest Court. Yet you still haven't mastered the basics of etiquette.
Know what they say? Can't teach an old wolf new tricks. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Why me?
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Need information, not motivation.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them, and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Did the gentleman not understand? Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the Emperor?
Relax. Nothing happened.
To the gentleman. The gentleman will have done...
Yeah. I know. You will get beat up. I cannot do that now. Now I can.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard, the second Prince of Elander. Not only am I made to wait by some supplicant...
Raadsleden echt
Sour
Es ist die Efsa. Finster nein
Oh, finally, my hair started going wild. It was the lighting, I think. They're not satisfied with the garden. Well, I am. I'll show you by picking all the flowers here.
The gentleman will have time to stroll late. Please stay with me.
No, I want to stroll now.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions. Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Okay. Locked. Oh, I have to enter here. That's why he's standing there.
Quill sharpened yet. Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild, but the church of the eternal fire.
The ambassador.
The criminal
I can talk to him right now.
At times it is difficult to tell the
You
line.
could not do that. We'll have to go and talk to Yennefer first.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
Mm-hmm. And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
So, there are agents now. Well, I don't care about that.
How about that? She's grown up?
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't. Not a bit.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
And what does the Wild Hunt want from Ciri? Just to be clear.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
So where's she been?
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In 2 places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
I will. Yeah, before we part, why didn't you contact me earlier? That's a really good question.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Oh, come on.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really?
She must have known that.
That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Okay, time to get going.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
Finally. That was a rather cold encounter. But me, I actually don't want to go on horseback, so can I just follow her? Skellige. Yep. Nope, I can't. I was too slow. The collected verse of whoever. Some are books that I already have, but that I can sell for a good price, I guess. Oh, cavalry boots. You cannot do that now? You sure about that? Okay. I think we're gonna go and talk to the ambassador. But seeing for how long I've been recording right now, I guess we're gonna go do that next time. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. You really made my day. And if you liked it, subscribe for more, like, or leave a comment. See you next time.